Well, on the 7th of January, that's going to be on a Friday, the 7th of January, there's going to be a very special show. It's going to be a tribute concert to Elvis, to Cliff, the Beatles, the Shadows, you name them. They're all going to be there. And on the line with me is someone who moves around and he does a lot of these tribute shows, especially to Elvis Presley. His name is Eddie Fu. Hi, good evening, Eddie.
Hi, Brian. How are you?
Nice to hear from you.
Good. Same
You're still, performing, doing all your Elvis impersonations and all that?
Very much so, sir.
So, okay, we've got this event that's happening on the 7th of January. Tell us all about it.
Well, yes. It is to kind of celebrate the 70th, or what would have been Elvis's 76th birthday, if he was still alive, you know. Mm-hmm. And I thought that, a group of my friends could come together and pay tribute to the man and his music. Mm. And that's how it came about. Mm-hmm. And then we thought that, we'd do something right for, I guess, the not so fortunate in society. Mm-hmm. And that is to, contribute something to charity. And, so that's how the idea came about. So, yeah, we're getting it, well, we've got it pretty well organized now, yes.
Lovely. And the tickets are out and available?
Indeed, yes.
Mm. Okay, before we ask you how we can get hold of our tickets, mm-hmm. Tell me what's on the bill.
On the bill meaning?
Who's appearing?
Okay. Yours truly, yeah. I guess, as Elvis wannabe.
Yes.
That's me, Eddie Fu, right? Mm-hmm. And then around me, I've got a band called Elvis Mafia.
Uh-huh. And they are going to be what? The Beatles or the Shadows?
Well, they are, I guess they're the equivalent, or my equivalent of the TCB band, Taking Care of Business band of Elvis's. Yeah,
okay.
When Elvis was alive, he used to have his own band.
That's right.
And they were called TCB. Well, the guys around me are called Elvis Mafia.
And so they'll be doing tributes to the Beatles as well.
Oh, no. We've got another band. Mm-hmm. We've got another band called Rubber Souls. Uh-huh. And they will do the Beatles portion of it. Mm-hmm.
And what about Cliff Richard and the Shadows?
Well, actually, yours truly is going to double up with Cliff as well. And yes, for the Hank Marvin bit, on the Shadows, we've got a friend of ours called Alex Wong. Mm-hmm. And well, I might say that within Elvis Mafia, I've got a good friend called Balraj Gopal. Yeah. Yeah, and he's an interesting chap in the sense that he's a fully qualified, honest electrical engineer from the NUS. The interesting thing about him is that since he graduated about 10 years ago, he's never worked a day in his life as an electrical engineer. Music was his calling, and he's been a musician, a player, teacher, and a student all of these last 10 years,
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's interesting, yeah.
So, okay, it sounds pretty interesting, and so we're going to do a little tribute concert to Elvis, the Beatles, Cliff, and the Shadows, and this is going to be taking place where?
Yes, it's going to take place at the Touch Community Theatre. Okay. At Bukit Merah Central. Mm-hmm. Just down the road from the old HDB hub along Jalan Bukit Merah.
Is that the Block 162 Jalan Bukit Merah?
Yes, it is, I think, yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So showtime is at 7:30 p.m. And tickets are priced at?
$10.
Just $10.
Yes. Basically, as I said, well, it is a bit of a charity thing. Yes. But what is good about it is that I've managed to garner a few sponsors who have kind of funded the show as well. Yeah. So the net proceeds of the ticket sales, $10, plus whatever sponsorship funds I've gotten, we will donate to various charities. Yes.
Oh, lovely, lovely. So how can we get hold of tickets, Eddie?
Well, basically we've got 3 ticketing points around town. One of them is Paddy's Bar at Tanglin Shopping Centre. Okay. That's in the basement of the Tanglin Shopping Centre. Okay. Although that can only be available on a Thursday and Friday night. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, there's a CD shop called That's Music in Midpoint Orchard.
Okay.
On the first floor, at the back of the floor back there, you know.
Yeah.
Mr. Chow there will help you out there. And thirdly, we've got all these nice ticketing places, really, Brian. Thirdly, we've got a ticketing point at the 6th floor Tai Hong Cafeteria at the Tai Hong Center.
Oh.
Number 2 Lenki Drive.
Okay.
Yes. Ako will help you out there.
Ako.
Otherwise, if interested patrons would visit our website, which is www.edvismafia.com.
You want to spell that out?
Okay, let me spell that for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Edvis is E-D, elephant donkey.
Yes.
V-I-S.
Yes.
Mafia, M-A-F-I-A.
edvismafia.com.
I might just explain how or what Edvis Mafia is, okay?
Okay.
Can I do that?
Sure.
Okay. Edvis is a compound word made up of half of my name and the other half being Elvis's name. And Mafia comes from the fact that when Elvis was alive, he used to love to have a group of guys hang around him all the time. And these were guys that he basically had a lot of fun with, people who were his bodyguards, his musicians, his songwriters, and people who basically played football with him, rode the motorbikes with him, went to the amusement park in the nighttime after it's been shut for the, you know, and went to the movies with him, you know. Yeah, so those guys were basically known colloquially then as the Memphis Mafia. Why? Because obviously Elvis came and lived. They all lived in Memphis.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
In fact, a lot of our listeners, believe it or not, they're pretty, knowledgeable as far as Elvis is concerned.
Indeed.
all of them, they know exactly where Elvis was born and where he grew up and what have you.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, so looking forward to that concert once again. It's on Friday, the 7th of January.
Indeed, yes.
And the place is the Touch Community Auditorium at Block 162, Jalan Bukit Merah. Showtime is at 7:30 p.m. and tickets are priced at $10. Available once again.
Paddock Bar, Glenville Shopping Center. That's Music CD Shop. First level, Mid-Point Orchard.
Okay.
And the Tai Hong Cafeteria, 6th floor.
Or they can,
at the Tai Hong Center.
Or
alternatively at the website.
Yes, just log on to Edvis, E-D-V-I-S, Edvis Mafia. One word.
Yes.
Okay.
EdvisMafia.com. And you'll be there, Brian?
Yes, I'll be there. That's for sure. Okay. Okay, Eddie, thank you so much. And we'll be looking forward to that, yeah?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, all the very best. Yeah, all the best for the show.
Good, mate.
Okay, and...